What's up YouTube and PMC fans? This is DPad Gam3r, coach of the Orlando City Superiors, here to cover the waiver wire. Each week I'll be covering different Pokemon that did not get drafted for one reason or another. Each week I will be pointing out one of the top tier Pokemon, tier 1 and tier 2, that have not been drafted that are available as free agents. And I will also be covering a value pick, a Pokemon from tier 3, 4, or 5 that has not been drafted. All of the D-League coaches will be able to draw from this from week 2 to week 8. Hopefully you guys find this informative and you can use this to better your teams as the season goes on. So let's go ahead and dive right into the waiver wire week 1. The first mon that I'll be covering this week is the Pokemon Mew. It is one of the most versatile Pokemon in all of the Counter Team League. It has 100 base total points on every single stat, which means you can really run it however you want. You can have it as a special defensive wall, you can have it as a defensive wall, you can have it as a mixed attacker, physical attacker, special attacker. You can have it as your rock setter, you can have it as a barrier user, or a stall breaker with stuff like taunt. Most importantly, you can learn every TM and HM in the game, both from past and present, so you can have stuff like defog on this Pokemon. It is one of the hardest Pokemon to prepare for in the Counter Team League because you have no idea what set they're going to run. They could be a stall breaker one week and they can be a knockoff rock set explosion user the next. They have such versatility, and I cannot believe that this Pokemon was not drafted. Now a lot of people will say that this Pokemon tends to be overly drafted, but the fact that just by the fact of you having it on your team, it makes it very difficult for them to prepare for. And they have to. Every opponent has to prepare for this mon, otherwise this could ruin the entire game for your opponent. So this definitely is a Pokemon that if you are looking to drop one of your tier 1s and replace it with another mon, this is the Pokemon you want to use. The next mon that I'm covering is on the value picks. This one is a tier 3 and it is the Sheer Force Hit Like a Truck Darmanitan. This thing has a 95 speed, which is not awesome, but it's definitely going to outpace a lot of Pokemon, and a blistering 140 base power attack. On top of that, you put a Sheer Force ability on this thing, and a Flare Blitz is going to hit anything, even resisted. Huge damage. This thing is a wall breaker. You put a Choice Scarf on this thing and it will outspeed almost anything as well. The 105 health gives it the ability to shrug off some hits. This thing is such a powerful mon, and it learns things like U-turn, so in case you don't like the matchup that you have against it, you can go ahead and hop right back out and gain momentum. If you guys are looking for a tier 3 wall breaker pick, or just a fire type in general that you need to punch some holes in teams with, this mon is definitely something you want to consider. Thank you guys for watching. Please follow, like, subscribe both my channel and of course the PMC League, and make sure to watch every match of the D-League matches that are coming up starting this week. All of the D-League players, I wish you the best of luck, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully your waivers that are coming through between week 2 and week 8 will be productive.